Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 293 of the Roosevelt Podcast. My name is Attila. Join me today.
Welcome to this episode, Eric. We are back with a chapter. Oda has returned with the new laser eyes.
The beams.
The beams are coming out onto the page.
Right.
And what a great chapter it is. Eric, I do think the intro is a little quick.
It is what it is,
Maybe
mate.
you just leave it looping for a couple extra 5 seconds.
Just to get you ready.
And then it transitions.
Well,
Because you can't even really read the title.
people know what it is.
You can't even really read it, right? Just give people 5 seconds to drip it in.
Perhaps. But we're here.
No.
Nika is upon us, Christian. There's a break next week.
3 weeks until Nika.
It's a golden week. Who knows what the excuse is? But
It's always Golden Week. Broadcast issues, Eric. Could it be some marathon?
some ladies' marathon. Whatever it is.
It's always something.
Children's Week. Who knows what it is in Japan? But there's always an excuse as to why things are delayed. But we're here anyway. Talking about Garp, Kuzan. Christian got some hot takes.
Hot takes.
I assume he's gonna cook the Navy.
There'll be some cooking. Eric, the Navy's done. Moving on to the world government. The Navy's done.
We'll
They're
talk about it,
finished.
we'll talk about it.
They're finished.
Anyway, what else have we got on this week?
This week. Now, the anime episode was alright. It was good.
Yeah.
Clean. We're saving that budget. We've got a couple good scenes. Overall good. We got an overcon gun. The same move happens twice in the same episode. Both are drawn completely different. One has all these auras and shit around it. One doesn't. Can we get it together? Can the director direct and tell people what to do?
That'd be nice.
Especially the effects team. I don't understand how this works.
A lot of segmentation going on, Christian.
But the director doesn't get dailies and go, no, put something on this.
I'm gonna assume the big names do what the fuck they want
Yeah.
and then submit it.
Like the day before it goes live.
It's a tight schedule.
But Eric, we had the same move twice, different, in the same episode.
Right. Concerning. But it's been inconsistent since the start of this fight. And we hoped they'd keep consistent, but they didn't. Easy layup.
Eric, my favorite aura,
Hmm.
the sparkly Snake Man aura.
Yeah.
That one time.
Okay.
That's how it should be done, if you're going to do it. Actual effort into it.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary, but if you're going to do it,
Please keep me consistent.
yeah.
We'd love to see that. Anyway. What else? Anything else? No. We're getting back into One Piece. There will be a break after the next chapter.
JoJo, couple days. So,
Okay.
We got something.
Will the cats do something?
Who knows coming out of that forest, Eric?
Right.
Now, let's get into this chapter. Lots to talk about, Eric.
Let's see if this thing works.
It does.
Christian, you know what the funny part is?
What?
I did absolutely nothing. And it
Well,
works.
you were fiddling with it during the show last week.
Who knows? But it worked. And we're in the chapter.
Eric, this is a rare occasion where Eric does the doc.
Yeah.
Now, does it even make sense? Can I make sense of it?
We'll see if Christian can do it.
Can I do it? We got the cover page, just Ace,
Chilling.
chilling.
Whip.
When's the cover page starting, Eric?
Can we get a
When's
new
it
one?
starting? Alright,
We need an update on Olympus's folding technique.
that's true. He's got full those pajamas. He's going on his little adventure.
Right.
When are we doing the Adventures of Yamato?
Around one.
Yeah, on Ranwano. Does she visit Ryuma's grave? Hilarious. Alright. We start off at G1 Navy Ship Graveyard, brand new, explaining to Full Body and Django about the ships, Eric. The battleship bags.
Big holes in the ship.
The
Now,
hole's dense.
people assuming, we're going to assume that they stripped the sea stone because it is a shipyard, a graveyard. They're going to reuse that sea stone, highly valuable material.
Are people saying They broke Sea Stone.
They're punching Sea Stone without hockey and shit. They goaded, you know, the usual.
Doesn't look like Sea Stone, it's just steel.
Why is brand new here, walking around brand new, and Django, the goon squad of the fucking Navy,
They're just having a stroll.
just walking around in G1? I don't know why they're at G1. Brand new, you got bounties, you got Luffy's bounty to rewrite.
Yeah,
Right.
you got kids banning to rewrite.
Shit's happened. You
Right,
gotta-
demo. I want to see Eric. Will we see the
A
first
demotion.
demotion of Bounty?
It's crazy.
Will we ever see that?
Perhaps will Shanks go up?
Shanks is definitely going up, but so is BB. But will we see the first demotion of Bounty from Kid?
Do we think we get a new, brand new chapter where he goes, Shanks, the strongest man in the world?
Nah.
5 billion.
The front runner to the One Piece.
The strongest hockey man.
The man who.
The man who defeated Mayhawk. 5 billion. All these questions, Christian. Well, I'm sure we'll get new bounties after Egghead.
Yeah.
Luffy's going to be 4 billion. Shanks will again surpass him because there's no time yet.
Blackbeard's getting a raise.
Just like how Blackbeard was 2 billion until Luffy was 3, and then for some reason he doubled his bounty. Just because like he went.
Do
to
we even
bonus
have the
situation.
Blackbeard's
Yeah,
bounty?
it's four something.
4 something?
Low 4s.
Do we know that?
Yes, it is low 4s.
I can't remember.
It was updated
It was updated.
after Wano.
He's been doing stuff.
Assuming because of the boa situation, but probably other shit.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Stole Kobe as well. So,
Doing a bunch of shit.
doing a bunch of shit. Alright. We cut over to Full Lead Island, Eric. Who punched those holes in those ships? It was. Well, this is later on in flashback.
Yeah,
but,
it tells you later, but you just like.
but they tell
alright.
you now, kinda.
Right.
I'll tell you now. Not Kobe. Kobe wishes he had his feet. Kobe's got nothing.
Kobe might do something next
He might
week.
do something, nothing. Kuzan wanted to be trained under Garp.
Right.
Garp's protege, Kuzan. Garp has been punching his hull without haki, Eric. Just raw physicality.
No hockey, no devil fruits. You gotta train.
You're trained the strength stat only,
Right.
right? Punching that ship. By the way, this confirms the haki adds physical power.
Right.
And also, physical power plus haki equals an attack. You can't just do haki.
You need
As people were saying, the Galaxy Impact is just haki. No, the physicality is on top. Do you not know how this show works?
Garp's got massive physicality.
He's
as
got the
we knew.
physicality.
We knew that before.
He's got the fist.
Right.
But the haki adds a multiplier to that, as we knew.
As we see a raw fist this week, Christian, no hockey fucks up Shiryu, but we'll get to that.
He just throws him
Right.
into the ground.
Kind of batches him. Blood
Throws
just,
him.
these fists, he's like, oh.
Hits him with the MMA move.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you fucking judo throws him into the ground. We'll get to that. Alright. So, this raw punches, punch the hull, make a dent.
Cool.
You know, cool. This is just some classic training, Eric.
We'll get to the math later.
And
Various
the ages and
situations.
timeline, all kinds of shit.
Right.
So, we're finding, Eric. Someone wolf goes flying to the sea.
Assuming Garp punched him,
Yeah,
because they're like, how did Garp do that?
yeah.
Probably punched him. Garp very strong.
Garp, extremely powerful, alright? Punch this man
Do
to
you think
the
he's
sea.
got the highest physical strength stat ever? In Prime? Do you think he was the most?
In
Do you think he
Prime?
was the most physical specimen?
That's all he got. And haki. That's all he got, Eric.
Well, just got his sword beams, I guess. Oh, assuming high physical strength as well.
Yeah, everyone's got high physical strength.
But he's got the most. He's a gorilla body.
Yeah, he is the physical strength man.
Right.
Got the high. See, Eric, people say it's Whitebeard, but he also had the Quake Fruit.
That's true.
You have to give Garp max physical strength and like max haki to compete with Roger in any way.
Correct.
Anyway, alright. So Garp punches someone wolf in the ocean. Then we got Vasco shot talking shit. Did they call this man a legend?
There's a fire breath.
Shoots a fireball at him.
Assumed.
We assume he had drunken fire
Breaths.
breaths and shit. Garp uses goons as a shield and throws them back at
Right.
the island, lighting
The
everything on
goons
fire.
scream, "Teacher's gonna kill us if we fuck this island up."
Teach, fucking relax, alright? You island's
They
a
probably
piece of
fucked
shit.
it up like 1,000 times. It's like, come on, man.
It's all about commerce, Eric. You know,
Right.
it costs money to repair this island. I want a nice party environment.
He's about to get through Billy.
He might get 3 billion, Eric, and make his own nation.
We'll talk about it.
Alright? So, let's go short, talking shit, alright? Basically, the Navy's like, we're ready to go. Come on, Garp, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We have all this.
We got the slaves. We got everything we need. Let's get out of here.
So is Perona there?
Gosh, Moria.
Is Moria on that ship?
Yeah. So, we've got everyone. Pudding. No, I'm not gonna say pudding. Well, they say pudding.
What would they say Moria?
Why would they say Perona?
Well, Perona's kind of fucking around the jail looking for Moria. But,
Yeah. So, Garp says, let's go. But who's there? Kuzan.
Kuzan got back up after the blue hole.
We knew that would happen. Alright? We knew that would happen. Kuzan's back. He's like,
Can't let you leave.
can't let you leave. Garp-san.
They charge at each other.
A little flashback. We get that flashback. But Eric, we forgot to mention
Right.
Kobe's stooge. Kobe's a stooge.
He gets fooled.
He gets fooled, but where's the observation haki?
Gru's is like, that was a trap, dum-dum.
Yeah. And Shiryu stabs
Garp.
Garp with the invisibility stab. And Garp gets a sword to his fucking belly. That's bad, Eric. That's a mortal wound right there.
Whitebeard took it.
Whitebeard did take it, and Whitebeard took more.
Right.
He took magma injections,
Well, see if Garp's finished.
cannon blowing off half his face.
Right. Garp says no, it's just a flesh wound. Punches, fucks, does whatever.
Judo throws
Sure. Shiryu into
Shiryu
the floor.
into the
no
floor.
haki.
Shiryu's kind of laughing at it, though.
She was like, hey, yeah, I got ya.
Yeah.
Garp calls
you,
him
bitch.
a fucking low rent scumbag, impel down bum.
Yeah.
No respect for the impel down men.
Yeah. And Kuzan and Garp are ready to throw punches, Eric.
He's like, Kuzan, you wanna fight me?
Now,
Fight.
it is revealed that Garp is worth 3 crowns, that's 3 billion.
Right.
And so are the other admirals. There you go. I would have put a number on it. And the
Now-
Admiral Cobras.
Now we all know the bounty and money doesn't equate power. But Oda's making some kind of statement.
Oda's put in a statement on it.
Right.
Eric, now the Navy Cobras say, he didn't say Fleet Admiral.
I guess.
The Navy Cobras.
One would assume that they are going to be worth more than a normal admiral.
Sure, but the Navy Cobras are saying they didn't say Fleet Admiral.
Right.
Now the Admiral's worth 3 billion.
Buggy, you don't have 3 billion, alright? Crocodile, you
No,
don't have
it's just
3
a
billion.
number. It's just a number.
The Navy's got infinite money. They're never going to give it to someone. But they got infinite money.
That's true.
How do those negotiations work? Because we knew Blackbeard turned up with Ace's body.
That's true. He got the cash. He got paid out.
So there's like truce for now. I guess he was an unknown bum at that point, so they don't really know.
Well, he traded that in for warlord status, Eric. How do you
Right,
not
but
remember?
yeah, I know.
Lafitte
But
said, let me tell you about Blackbeard.
Right, but at that point he was just kind of a bum. They probably wouldn't arrest him on the spot. I'd imagine if like a kid turned up with a law body, they'd just arrest kid as well.
Well, Eric, you see,
Is there a truce going on while there you hand in the body, or do you have to be a lawful citizen to collect the bounty?
it's an interesting question.
Right.
Alright. But Garp, you know,
Because civilians ain't doing shit.
Eric. Of course, we know Buggy paid out that random old man for T-Bone.
Correct.
So, but Buggy's paying people out.
Yes.
I don't know how this makes him money. Would only lose him money.
Well, he's got the mercenary business on the side.
Yeah, wouldn't that just make him lose money, Eric? There's no real.
Maybe it's a clout play because not that many people are gonna bring in Navy dudes.
What if they bring a Garp?
They're like, that's crazy.
We don't have 3 billion.
It also puts into context like the Blackbeard pirates are buying in to this. Like people are actually buying into the system.
Yeah.
It's not just some random bullshit that no one cares about.
People are buying in. So, Eric, of course, we get one tiny panel of Bogard and everyone goes crazy.
Bogard
So Bogart's in the chapter, Eric. He does nothing.
Is he on the ship?
He's around. He's in the chapter. I think he's still on the island. He has been spotted.
Right. Okay.
So
You sure
Bogart's
it's not just a
around.
generic guy in a hat?
No, okay, he's got his sword.
Okay.
He's got his iconic
Iconic
sword.
Why didn't he
Blade.
jump in and stop Shiryu?
Well, because Bogart's not a real character.
I heard Bogart's goaded.
He does one thing on a cover page, Eric.
Cuts Kobe's sword or whatever.
Cuts a gun or some shit.
Right.
Alright. So we get the flashback. Garp. He just raises people against him.
Well, I find the flashback interesting because they're probably just like him. He's like, Kuzan asks him, he's like, don't tread on my freedom.
Yeah.
Garp's kind of about freedom. He doesn't want the responsibility of the Admiral. He wants to do what he wants. He wants to do the justice the way he wants to do it. He wants to be free. So in a way, the Monkey D family is free. They just take it in the wrong direction.
So you're saying Garp is just like Obama? Is that what you said?
No. I'm not. So maybe that's how Garp took his freedom in that direction into the Navy justice situation. Kuzan's doing some bullshit. I don't know what Kuzan's trying to do.
Kuzan's like jaded about the whole government.
Do you buy that Kuzan is a legitimate member?
He's got his own goal, but he's doing it his own way, Eric. He's part of it, but he's also got his own shit.
I want to see some Sakazuki dialogue, but I don't think we're gonna get it.
Sakazuki
Why
be
is it like, how could you follow that criminal, that bum?
Yeah.
What he did on O'Hara. The Garp says something about justice, and how he constantly turns a blind eye to injustices. But whatever, Garp.
Yeah, we know about Garp, right? We know this about Garp. He lets Ace die. He
Let slavery go on.
Slavery go on.
Sure.
He just kind of hates it. He's just like, all right.
But pirates are worse, I guess. We don't really see the bad stuff with what pirates are doing.
Yeah, not really. I think it's like the warlords, but they're
Kaido,
kind of
I
like
guess,
problem.
Yeah, Kaido and shit, Dressrosa.
Yeah. But Garp Kuzan punch themselves.
Right.
Ice punch.
No
Khaki punch.
cock drip.
No cock drip.
Sighting.
No cock drip.
I didn't see no black. Like, we assumed Kuzan's using armor haki, we didn't see it.
He uses an ice attack.
Right, but there's no black coating.
No.
Now there is haki lightning cushion coming off the attack. The streaks coming off, big explosion. Could be armament.
Could be just
cock.
Garp.
Could be just Garp. But no, I was guaranteed that all the animals had Conqueror's cushion and coating. I was guaranteed that information. I don't see it. Where is it? Kizaru, you're next, buddy.
He's definitely next.
If you don't have it,
Gear 5's coming for him.
Kizaru is the last bastion of hope.
He's not winning. He's not beating Luffy.
The Admirals are... I guess, Luffy's... I think people expect, most people expect Luffy to be Kizaru.
Yeah.
Now, do I want a low diff? For my satisfaction? Yes, but it's probably not going to be a low diff.
It's going to be a lower diff than Lucci.
Correct.
So, people are saying Kuzan's sandbagging because they want to fuck up the island.
No.
But that's what people are saying.
So they get knocked around. They get separated by the Force.
Yep. Pizarro decides to go Pika mode.
I'm gonna get the credit. Fuck Teach.
Yeah.
I want my clout.
Yeah, he's a cloud chaser.
I'm gonna destroy the
Buckbeard's
hero.
entire crew is filled with cloud chasers.
Well, at least the Impel Down guys. The OG might be cool.
Yeah, but he's just got cloud chasers.
Impel Down guys got issues.
Shiryu, he's just a fucking...
Not impressed by Shuri, by the way.
I mean, he got a good hit.
Sure.
But we're gonna see something with Shiryu.
Right.
But, first got shot to straight sicko. Pizarro just wants to clear out.
Right. So anyway, big hand coming to crush a ship or Garp or both, I guess.
He gets to crush a ship. He says, "I'm gonna crush a ship."
Right.
So
Kobe,
who saves it?
Kobe, no, Garp. Don't worry, Kobe. Justice will prevail. Don't panic. Now,
Garp on the
before we
ground,
get to that, by the way, seems like Pizarro's hurt by any island damage. Because when like houses are on fire and shit, he goes, "Put that out. That hurts."
Yeah, it's Pika rules.
Yeah, but Pika's not hurt by the.
No, he is. He just has to turn off the stone section. When he turns it off, he's not damaged. But when he's not turning it off, he is damaged.
Anyway, who will stop this hand? Is it Kobe?
Some people say Kobe. Some people say...
I feel like it has to be Kobe or
I feel like
Kuzan.
he's gonna do fucking something.
It's gonna be Kobe or Kuzan.
Why would Kuzan do it?
Because he's talking about justice will prevail, the whole like undertone of this entire fight.
No.
Kuzan, what's going on with you, Kuzan? Are you lost, Kuzan? Who are you?
We're not revealing Kuzan's reveal right now.
You're gonna let the... It's not gonna be Tashigi or Bogart.
Surely Kobe gets a feat.
If Tashigi does it, Kobe's like... Kobe has to get the feat.
Come on, Kobe.
Or it's like a Garp Kobe combo.
Garp's on the floor.
Sure.
It's up to Kobe. Kobe has to do something here.
He has to get the feat.
This is the last.
Again, Kobe, inanimate object feat, third time in a row.
I mean, at least it's Pizarro. He's like a guy.
It's a Gear 3 feat, Dressrosa feat, but sure.
It's a Dressrosa feat, but...
Maybe he gets that Haki fist going. Maybe he gets that Garp fist going.
Maybe he does a Galaxy Impact.
Does a Galaxy Impact.
Galaxy Impact. You see some heart from Kobe.
No, cock, of course.
What if he has cock?
Hey.
Why would Kobe have Conquerors? That's a different question.
About time he does something. We're waiting.
Eric, did you see that Mr. Morge take? Where he said, I don't expect Kobe to be stronger than pre-time skip Luffy.
He claims to be a narrator.
Because
once
you get Haki, then you become a Vice Admiral. And only then, Eric.
He has Haki.
Once you have Master Haki, you go up to the Vice Admiral status. So...
Okay. But he's a sword member, Christian. They're loose cannons.
I'm aware, Eric, but I'm just telling you the Mr. Morge take.
Okay. Well, I don't know many Vice Admirals that have mastered Haki.
I think it's time for Kobe to save his master, do something hype.
I know the memes around Kobe, the agendas around Kobe, all this stuff, but narratively it makes sense. You can't be like, somebody do something, please, and then like...
Kobe does nothing.
And then Bogart, who's not a character.
Yeah, why would you give Bogart the hype?
I get he's like a community guy.
He's a community meme, but like, why would you give him the hype? Give Kobe the hype. Kobe needs the hype.
For sure, because Tashigi's not cutting that.
No.
For sure.
Don't give Tashigi the clout.
Or will Groose be like, it's my time. I'm the guy.
Groose surpasses
Kobe.
He gets out his fucking spiked mace, laces that shit with Haki and smacks it.
Could be. Makes a giant Groose.
He could have beat the Germ Pirates.
He's mad, alright? Or is it the reveal that Smoker is finally here?
Why would we want Smoker and Egghead? We don't want Smoker here.
Sure, but...
No, it's Kobe. It's gotta be Kobe. Just narratively, it's gotta be Kobe.
Do you think Garp dies here?
No, he's captured, traded in for the cash. Or...
Garp's trying to get Kobe and everyone
to me, this is obvious that this is how Blackbeard becomes a king and allies with the world government.
Yes. Garp's trying to get the slaves, rescue Kobe, get out of there. He's still trying to beat the Blackbeard pirates.
No.
So, anyway. How do you feel? For me, this doesn't really do anything for power scale wise. Cause like it's kind of a wash. People just kind of doing stuff. It's not really like, oh, Garp shit or Kuzan shit. They're kind of in the expectation levels. Yeah,
they're around their expectation levels. We didn't expect Kuzan to have crazy
massive raw physical power.
I mean, we should have maybe expected that, but...
Not crazy stuff.
But, like, here's the problem. Kizaru's kicking pre-time skip Luffy. Luffy's not one-shot. That's an issue for Kizaru. He kicks him, like, 5 times.
Hey, Mihawk hits Luffy multiple times.
He doesn't hit him, actually. Mihawk never hit Luffy. He throws attacks at Luffy.
He hits him.
He doesn't hit him.
He does. He hits him in the anime with a beam.
I swear Luffy just dodges every
And
attack.
he goes spinning in the beams like, oh, you hit me.
When he's not cut.
No.
I guess intent.
Intent.
Mihawk turned off the cutting feature of his blade.
Right.
Because Eric, the man who cuts nothing, cuts everything.
The blade is me.
That's true. That was also true.
How do you feel about this chapter, Christian? I like it. I'm gonna give it a 9.
It's a good chapter. It's a great chapter.
The lore, the details.
The relationship between Garp and
Should we
Kuzan.
break down this timeline?
I mean,
There's a question about it later.
Okay. If you want.
Basically, we know Kuzan joined the Navy 19 because of Film Z. We're gonna assume that's canon.
Okay.
Kuzan claims he's already gone through the basic training. Maybe he's already talked to Zephyr and wants to go to the next level. Assumingly.
Yeah.
Sure. So Garp's 19, which makes Garp about 48 here. 8 years after God Valley.
Yeah.
Oda might have drawn Garp a little bit young here. Just to get the point across that Garp's young.
Sure.
But I don't think he doesn't look 48.
He looks like 25.
Yeah, he looks like 20.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a little error on Oda's part. He kind of mentions that Dragon is now revolutionary, which is a kind of a key aspect. Interesting note that it says now, maybe it was a Marine, maybe it was a pilot.
I mean, obviously he's a fucking Marine. There's not even a question.
And the timeline lines up, which makes Dragon about 25 here. 8 years before. 8 years before Ohara happens. So some event around this period made him join the revolutionaries.
Has Roger died yet? No.
No, it was 22 years ago. So it's either God Valley was a trigger for Dragon, Garp's just kind of finding it out now, or he was wandering around for a long time, then formed the revolutionaries.
Yeah.
But we know Ohara wasn't the trigger.
No.
You kind of already knew that with the Ohara flashback in Egghead, where the revolutionaries were kind of already formed, and he's like, now I'm going to go hard.
Yeah. Which he doesn't.
20 years later...
Still not going hard.
Hello, it's not 20. What is it? Yeah, 22 years later, nothing. But Shadow Dragon. He was waiting for Zabo, you see. He was waiting for a good right-hand man.
He needed a good right-hand man.
Right.
As every good crew does need, Eric. They need a good
He's
right-hand
like, this noble kid has the spirit I'm waiting for. I'll wait another 10 years.
That's right.
He's been planning a long time.
That's right. The Dragon's ultimate plan will be revealed at some point.
Okay.
That's the show, Eric. Predictions next week. Are we sticking here?
Yeah, we'll finish. I wouldn't have cut to this if we weren't going to finish it. It'd be kind of weird leaving this on a cliffhanger. Going back
Kobe does something hype?
Half chapter, Egghead.
We're finally going back to Egghead. There's nothing else.
Would Kobe leave Garp on the floor there?
I mean, there's Groose. Groose is there. Groose can do some clay,
But then they both had to get defeated. They're not going to leave Garp on the floor.
Well, Groose will put up some fucking barrier and then
But they have to capture Garp.
They will capture Garp, Eric.
Maybe they capture Groose,
Garp
Garp
said, run when I tell you to run.
Right. And he says that. He says go.
Yeah. So Kobe's going to punch the thing. And then Garp's going to be like, get out of here, you fools. Yeah.
It's kind of a bum move. How could they leave their hero there?
It's the orders, Eric. Orders of the captain.
Garp wouldn't have done it.
It's like in...
Garp wouldn't have left him. Luffy wouldn't have left him.
Eric, it's like when Whitebeard at the end of Marineford's like, I'm going. Right. And everyone understands. You'll let the captain go.
Okay.
It's his time.
But yeah, I think we finna wrap this up. One last chapter.
Yeah. Alright.
Maybe he makes a blast play, then Blackbeard turns up.
Hits him with the quake.
Yeah.
It's like, Zahaha.
He's about to fucking go in with a crazy Haki fist on Kuzan.
And then we get the reveal. Do we get the reveal of the Haki drainage here?
Nah, that's a Luffy fight shit. That's a reveal later. He steals Luffy's Haki, just punch him in the head.
Luffy's gonna have to get some. Luffy's already got the
question.
Face crushing
Morsh
ability.
has his cope that Gear 5 isn't gonna work with Blackbeard.
No.
Absolutely not, Morsh. You are out of your fucking
when
mind.
he gets grabbed He's looking to get grabbed the entire time.
Yeah, his cope is
Dark Dimension.
his cope is that the Blackbeard fight will be serious because Luffy won't be in Gear 5 because of Blackbeard's ability. I'm like, huh?
No,
What?
No.
Silly boy, silly boy.
No. It's like how Moore's got some theories, you know?
He's got some takes.
Alright, moving on.
Nika has to fight the darkness. That's just some thematically.
That's just
where it's
thematic.
at.
Yeah. Alright. Moving on. Hashiryu Shanks.
Shanks, ooh.
Hashiryu Shanks, Eric. Every week, we come to you with the question of Hashiryu Shanks. And every week, we tell you, Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the Gold King. But there's still people out there who think Kano's the strongest.
Nope.
The man who's about to get defeated in the anime. There are people out there who think sweetest man on the planet, 3 billion berry man, okay, and the strongest.
Pitiful.
There are people out there who think Mihawk's the strongest, the 3.5 billion berry man. So do you see the trend with these numbers? You see the trend.
Yes.
There are people out there who think Black Me is the strongest. And worst of them all, people out there think I'm the strongest. And they're all wrong, they're all incorrect, Eric. Because Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the king. And every week we bring 100% factual information to the table. This week's evidence is Shanks is so strong, he wouldn't get gooned by the Blackbeard pirates. And there you go. Moving on. Two. Talk about the show.
Christian's got some weird topics to talk about.
I got a rant.
Where did this come from? Who knows?
Twitter.
The famous Christian rant. Alright, what do you want to talk about, man?
See, Eric, this is about One Piece, but it's also about the Blues.
The football.
The football club. The Carlton Blues, Eric.
Right.
And it's kind of the same syndrome. Right? People, we are out of Wano.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. We are no longer in the Wano stretch. We know Wano wasn't good. We know Wano had a myriad of problems.
Discussed
and shortcomings. Discussed many times, Eric, on this show.
Yes.
But Eric, we are in the end game now. We're getting peak after peak chapter. And people are still out there acting like it's still Wano. Acting like this isn't good.
Oda's been on a streak.
Oda's been on the craziest streak of all time, Eric.
Right.
Right? Craziest streak of all time. And some of the people out there aren't buying in, Eric. And I say to you, we're getting Garp versus Kuzan. We're getting Shanks one-shotting Kid. We're getting...
And you're still thinking about Wano.
You're still thinking about how bad Wano was.
Right.
It's over. It's over. The bad period is over. Let's move on. Let's enjoy the good period.
We understand that you don't want to get involved because it hurts when things get bad. Or it hurts when things disappoint you.
But it's so good when things are good.
You have to invest.
You have to invest. Eric, how does this relate to a
you
football?
are dead.
So how does this relate to a football club?
Right.
The Carlton Blues look 6 games in a row. Pitiful form.
Sack the coach, fire the coach.
Fire the coach. 4 weeks later, 4 wins in a row. 4 convincing wins in a row. And the lid's off. We're back in contention.
Right.
But Eric,
there
are still the salt masters out there saying
it's not a real
run.
It's not a real W.
It's not a real W. They're gonna fall off the cliff again.
You beat the second best team in the league. It's still not a real W.
Eric, it's just
now when we beat the best team in 2 weeks, when we beat the best team in the competition in 2 weeks,
it's not gonna count.
What will be the excuse then if it doesn't count?
So Eric, how does this relate to Wano?
There's a few issues going on.
Yeah.
I can't decide which is a bigger piece of the pie.
Okay.
You don't want to invest because when things get bad, you get mad and sad.
Yeah.
B, You called it shit, and your ego doesn't allow you to go back on you calling it shit and saying, "All right, it's good now."
You know why, Eric?
Which is a bigger piece? Both equal cowardice.
Yeah. I think it's the first piece. You know why? Because people like that said, Oda's shit, Oda can't write, Oda will never do it again.
Right.
Alright? And that's where you're stupid. That's where you made your mistake. Because we acknowledged the problems of Wano, we acknowledged, we accepted, and we said, Oda can improve.
We'll never find out what happened.
Oda can improve, Oda can move forward, Oda can be back to peak, and he's done it.
Christian, we'll never know what happened. But something happened behind the scenes.
Something happened. Something fucked up happened. Alright, we know this.
We know an editor magically just disappeared halfway through Wano.
Is he even alive, Eric? Who knows?
Oda's talking about you have to die to be One Piece.
Yeah.
I'll take care of your family financially.
Oda's saying reread.
Oda's like, I got a lot of money.
Yeah.
I can handle your family situation.
If you get,
you got to be on call. You got to die for One Piece. I don't want no bums around.
That's right. You don't want no bums for the end game.
So something happened in Wano, clearly.
But Eric, we're over it and we're in the peak. Enjoy the peak.
Yes.
Why you still got to keep on saying mid and I would have done it this way and oh shit and blah blah blah. No.
And what is the context and this doesn't matter because
and yeah, but this isn't even an arc because of the narrative structure. Hey man.
Shut up.
Hey man. Shut the fuck up.
So many stories never get into this position. I don't even know what to call this.
The end game.
Where you're so far deep. This isn't like Act 3 of the story. Act 3 of the story as a whole.
Yeah.
But like this arc is, I don't even know what to call this arc because it's more of a meta arc.
It's a battle royale, Eric.
Right.
As I already said, a battle royale.
But Egghead, Christian, will go down in history as one of the GOAT arcs. And no doubt about it. Oh, but not actually Egghead all
You'd be like, what's the narrative structure?
Wait till that Kuma flashback, but.
Yeah.
Wait for that Luffy Gear 5 vs Kizaru, but.
So what Oda's doing is he's giving us questions in Egghead, and he gives us the answers in the outside world. What is the Eternal Flame? Let's show Aimu using it.
What are the details?
What is the details? Let's show Zabo doing it.
God Valley. Oh wait, Kuma's in God Valley.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So Oda's answering questions in the outside world that he's giving us in Egghead. So it's all connected, it all links up. It's not separate stories. People.
And finally he's allowed to tell the story in his mind. He's not doing some Wano bullshit where Odin's in silhouette for 40 years.
No.
And like...
Unless, Aimu's a demon...
Sure.
Shadow man.
But like, Oda can't... Like, opening the borders and the dawn of the world wasn't about Wano.
No.
So, okay. Alright.
Yeah. But Eric, Oda said himself the shackles are off. I can see that right here.
Enjoy it.
Alright. Just admit you're wrong and that Oda can write.
Because Oda will not do a cargo. He'll do a reverse cargo, as we've spoken about. And say, fuck you, Kishi.
You were my rival and then you gave up.
And now I'm here.
And now I'm here alone. I guess these JJK bums.
These fucking bums. You read my hero?
You can't even get past 300 chapters.
These clowns.
And you want to come at me.
Can you believe Naruto was like 400 chapters?
It's 700, but...
700.
It's 700 chapters, right? Relax.
Is that just Rosa?
Yeah. Alright.
I think the Yonko saga could have been cut down 3 years at least.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But we're here.
We're here now. We're in the end game. Please enjoy it. Alright?
One Piece won't be here for that much longer.
No.
I don't have 2 Piece to talk about.
Hopefully Oda sticks around to write it. I don't know what's that fucking garbage. Alright?
And it'll just be about Chopper being killed.
And Boa.
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome this week, Eric. We got an interesting matchup here, Eric.
Do you think Oda didn't kill Boa because of his daughter?
Why would Boa die?
Not die, but like be defeated by Blackbeard?
No.
That was such a... Come on, Kobe, do something, please.
You got bonked over the head and stolen. But anyway. Thunderdome. Bullet versus
Odin. I feel like we did this before.
I feel like we've asked the question, but we never actually did it in the Thunder. Yeah. Bullet famously fucked up the entire supernovas. Right? Fucked them up.
But he was kind of getting handled by Snake Man. Snake Man was impressive to him.
It was impressive, but he still won.
Sure.
Right?
Raw physicality.
Bullet fucked up.
No ACOG scene.
Eric, we all know.
No cock coding fan.
No cock coding fan, but did not exist at the
That was
point.
coding, sure.
That was not.
We'll never see him again.
He does have conquerors.
Oh, sure.
He does have conquerors, so it is possible. Now, Eric, do you anticipate...
I don't see Bullet on top 5 Kaido.
He's like a non-canon character,
Amen.
man. He's like a...
Amen.
You know.
People, you gotta buy the sauce on Odin.
There is a lot of Odin sauce.
I'm telling you. So many flashbacks are gonna include Odin. And so many people are gonna get mad.
I'm aware of this.
People are gonna
I'm definitely aware of this.
People are gonna realize in the flashbacks how stupid Odin was.
Odin's stupid. But Eric, does he have the firepower of the king?
Yes.
King Kong God.
He's got the penetration.
Can he take the King Kong Gatling, Eric? Now Eric says it's a Mickey King Kong Gatling.
It's not a real one.
But it's a King Kong Gatling nonetheless.
In One Piece, if you get hit in the back of the head, you lose. So we don't really know his durability.
Bullet is crafty. Bullet is crafty.
Sure, but in the fire pod for 1 hour, that's a durability feat.
Okay.
Hard body, big body. Momonosuke's got that big body now.
That's true.
Toughness.
But let's think who fought Bullet. We got Micah Dazes.
Fine. But
let's
the rest of
Micah
Bums.
Dazes. Alright?
The rest of
Bums! Bo Hancock. Zabo. Rob Gooch.
Are we talking about... I forgot he had a fucking stupid giant...
How do you not forget about the stupid giant form, Eric?
I was just thinking about him fucking up the supernovas.
Yeah, and you forgot about the other half of the movie.
That would help only if he went in this stupid mode.
That's true. But I don't think he gets damaged in that mode.
Odin will see it and cut through it. He'll cut through it.
Yeah, Luffy had to use the King
cut through
Kong guard to knock him out.
He cut the ball back in Wano.
The ball is not condensed.
And then they stitch it back together.
I'm aware of this, but...
He cut through Kaido. Clean.
He cut through Kaido. That is a feat. Right?
That's
the Paradise Tatsuka.
Right. And Zoro's cut off. Zoro's cut off horns of the Onigashima was a stupid move.
Eric, if we ever see the Mihawk Shanks duel, will Shanks pull out of the Paradise Tatsuka?
With two
sword.
He's got 2 arms.
2 arms.
That's why he's not.
That's why, Eric. What if he was a 2-sword style user?
That's
because
crazy.
of Odin.
Does he have 2 swords in that buggy flashback?
No.
He's got 1 sword.
I don't think he even has a sword.
Nah, he's got a sword when when Scopper's got that axe and they're like, let's raid the fucking thing.
Yeah, he's got a little sword.
Right.
But maybe he learned the 2-sword style from Odin.
That's crazy. What if he does a Paradise Tatsuka with 1 sword?
1-sword style, Paradise Tatsuka. I mean, he already divided the party, which is better. But, shout out Odin, Eric. So, Bullet's stupid and busted, but I think Odin continues to get the sauce. Top 5.
You just have to give it to Odin. Because he fought Whitebeard Prime.
He did fight Whitebeard Prime.
Got punched in the face.
We
do know his durability. He took a Paradise Tatsuka clean.
A Divine Departure.
Clean.
I'm not talking about his durability. I'm talking about his firepower. That's in question.
How is it in question?
Because sure he's got the penetration damage. What about the AoE?
No, what do you mean?
What about the AoE?
He's got the AoE.
Bullet's fucking stupid. He's an island-sized creature.
If Zoro is using Enma and cutting the horn off Onigashima...
Yeah, you got a point. You got a good point there.
The horn is massive.
You got a good point. We'll give it to Odin. Alright. We'll give it to Odin.
Odin cuts... Bullet with the Paradise Tatsuka because Bullet made a stupid maneuver and went into his ghost dust
demon
mech.
fucking mech thing. Oh my god. The movie was fucking good before the half
Let's
the
not
movie was
talk
ruined.
about the logistical issues with the dome and him hitting the head on the dome.
You know.
But, we'll move forward. Questions. A lot of questions going. Multiple questions from the same people. I'll put it that way.
Alright, Young Obama writes in.
Gone.
Who is stronger? Roger or Stronger?
Is this
See,
a trick question?
Eric, he's trying to get us with the
trick question.
trick question.
Asking us who is stronger. No, not capitalized though.
No.
Sorry, we see through your
We see through a trick.
baboonery.
So,
Sorry.
the proper noun.
And the answer is Roger.
The answer is Roger.
Grammar got you there, young.
You gotta use a capital L with a proper noun.
Correct.
Alright? From Dope Trope. Well, to see is no.
Genuine answer.
No,
Good one.
Khashoggi's not doing shit. It's Kobe.
Khashoggi.
Just shitty.
Right.
Alright? She's not doing shit.
Camera's getting cooked, but we'll continue.
Alright, it's getting cooked, alright.
Oh, we're catching up.
What?
Here we are.
Alright. Oh my god. It's gonna fuck up every time. Alright. Done. Not a question, just a statement. While
Go on.
proof that we know Dragon is a fraud because he's never been playable in any One Piece video game before, while Shanks and Mihawk have been in multiple. Well, Mihawk actually has moves from Marineford.
Yes.
Now Shanks got moves.
They just made up stuff from Shanks.
Now
when we get the real game. Can we play as Roger at some point in a video game? Thank you. Not Trojan Cruise.
It doesn't count.
Or Battle Rush.
Banny Rush.
Banny Rush.
Do you know Banny Rush is higher on the charts than Cruise?
I buy it. Japan.
But it's a worse game.
I don't know. It's gotcha,
That's true. It is
And they are more generous.
Well, Banny Rush is more generous.
We have pools and shit.
But Cruise is his fucking ace.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Dragon's
He's
a bum.
just saying Dragon's not playable, alright? Because you can't really do anything with him because he hasn't done anything.
Correct.
From Chris D. Interesting that brand new says Garp's strength wasn't gifted at birth. It makes it more impressive how strong he was. He expands on the whole Garp punch mountains to fight Chingy.
Sure, that's why Garp had Ace, Zabo, and Luffy train in the jungles. As Garp did as a young man.
That's right.
He wanted his sons to be stronger. Luffy was a bum when he was a kid. I know where this narrative comes from that Luffy didn't train.
Yeah. That's what Luffy did.
Famously a bum kid.
That's what Luffy did for like 18
Could he
years.
defeat Haguma?
No.
Or Blue Jam?
A Blue Jam.
Or that idiot that's not a fisherman.
What's his name? It's Pushami or something.
Right, something like that.
For Power King Z! It's not serious, it's SNN.
Power King.
Power King. First, praise be to the God King.
Correct.
Second, amazing job with animation, Eric. And the camera goes out. Third, with Oda not going back to Egghead this arc, will this be a countdown situation where we wait to go back, or will it be better or take a few extra chapters to flesh out the outside world? There isn't too much to do in the outside world.
You're just gonna solve this Garp situation.
We're gonna solve the Garp situation and the Kuma situation. Two things.
Right, I forgot about Kuma.
From Chris D. Has Christian read In a Silent Way arc yet? A great follow-up to True Man's World. Well, I've read the entirety of Part 7. Has Eric read any more?
No.
Or has he been sucked in to the dark vortex of classic WoW?
I just forget about it. I just doesn't even enter my mind.
What about your deer, Eric? Does your deer enter your mind?
Yeah.
Okay. From Chris D again. As fun as I think it would be to have Dofi back in the story, I also think there would be fans who wouldn't be happy about it. I mean, we spent no, everyone loves Dofi.
Everyone still loves
No. No one would be upset if Dofi escapes and fell down.
Especially if you're drawing
There's
Crossbow.
literally no one
Crossbow to be
who
grading.
doesn't want
You'd be
Dofi
grading
back.
Crossbow.
Can help. Braga will call a chapter of the decade.
Right.
If Dofi's back in any way.
And he has like a 3 billion berry bounty.
And he's got extra earrings, an extra drip.
2 pairs of glasses. He's got his suit back.
He's got his red suit.
Right.
Oof. That's what we want to see it. He's got his long hair back.
Somehow.
It's, it just grew over time. It's in prison.
Got his Super Saiyan hair back.
Yeah. Alright. From Mayo. Do you think Moria is going to help Garp? No. Fuck Moria.
It'll be Kirby.
You just fuck about Moria.
Correct.
Four or 5 crowns for Sakazuki European? 4.
Probably 4. You wouldn't have 5.
The Elder Stars would be 5.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like you would skip a rank.
Nah, you wouldn't skip a crown. For who? Kong?
How specific is it like 2 crowns and 4 chests?
Yeah, like Roman.
Yeah, like what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
At least he doesn't have 40 chests.
Nah.
His designers came up with a system.
That's right. How old do you think Garp is in that flashback, Eric?
48.
48.
Minimum.
He was really young. He was having a good day, Eric. Or maybe Eric. Bonnie.
Changed his age.
Changed his age. And what if there's some time travel shenanigans?
Do we know? We don't know how old Bonnie is.
Well, yeah, there's some bullshit about that, but she's probably 24. But people say she's an ancient time traveling.
But yeah, he's 48 minimum.
No. Alright. Chris D yet again. Shiryu all bloodied up from just a Hercules punch. I mean, that's a Garp punch.
Physical power.
That's a Garp physicality punch, alright?
He folded a man's head in with that punch.
The Zoro vs. Shiryu stocks are down. How do you feel? The Zoro vs. Shiryu is literally going to be Zoro learning future sight or some observation craziness. But that's what he needs. He has the coding. Now he needs the observation.
Right.
He needs the subtlety, Eric. Will he finally learn subtlety from the Shiryu fight?
That's a good question.
Yeah. People saying that the BB crew are underperforming.
They are. But they're goonage.
They're gooning it out.
They want clout, they want to do it themselves, they don't,
I'm hyped for that Van Olga Usopp fight, for hype sniping.
You hope so.
I mean, it's set up.
Yes.
Some hype sniping action, Eric. From Nemesis. Will Moria get out of prison and create Nightmare Garp? Oh,
that'd be a good move.
that'd be a good move. For Michael J, will Power Together conversation change when Kizaru starts fighting on Egghead?
No, because we expect Kizaru to lose.
Yeah, but we expect him to have an impressive display. He's not going to be a bum.
Right, well, that's what we expect.
Yeah.
If he's a bum,
yeah,
Navy suckers are wrong always.
Navy suckers are always wrong, Eric. But Eric, we do know our screen is cooked.
Yes, we know.
We've got camera issues as usual.
For some reason it went out. Who knows why.
Alright. But, we're almost done with the show.
Right.
Will Tashigili finally do something? No.
No.
It's Kobe. From NBA. Or Mbiza. Is Shiryu's head ever gonna fall off his head? What if he's bald, dude?
No, it won't. Just like, if his glasses won't fall off his
That's
head.
right. From Halstonberry, here we go. The villain. Does he actually have some good zingers this week? He's got 5. He's always answering. He's always got 5 questions.
He's got 5 points.
He's got 5 points. The last person to write in. 1. The Onepiece power scale is boring and no one cares about it. Switch it to JoJo power scaling. It's way more interesting and requires more thought.
I don't think we have the knowledge to do it.
It's just like who has
the intellect?
who figures it out first.
Right, who's got the intellect?
That's basically what it boils
We
down
can't
to.
predict who has...
I mean, yeah, there's
who
some
has-
broken as fuck stands.
Yeah, but we can't predict who has the encyclopedic knowledge of all knowledge.
Except for Joestar, Eric.
Right. Joestar always wins, so Joestar.
Like, that's the thing with JoJo, right? It doesn't really matter about the power, but how people use it.
Right.
So, you know, there's a couple broken as fuck ones. But yeah.
Obviously. But how can we predict that Jotaro would stuff magazines in his jacket
No, you can't predict that.
to, like, foil... How can we predict that Dero would be too careful and not take the finishing blow 7 times? On the ground, listening to his heartbeat. Bum.
Yeah. 2. Oda has completely forgot about COC has the ability to knock out fodder and pretends like
No, he didn't.
hordes are a serious threat. Well, people
Shanks
are knocked
did it, like 5 chapters ago.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, this problem has persisted throughout the entire series, to be fair.
We're going to assure him that... Well, Shanks has got the highest conk, so... I don't know, they're like... The threshold for cock has always been weird. Like
It's basically when do you want to do a pulse?
It's straight goon status gets knocked out unless you like Shanks.
And you got like, you do a pulse.
Right.
And you got to activate it. Yeah.
Sure. Unless you're in Gear 5.
Shu's only move is invisible backstab. He's the world's worst first commander by a mile.
I mean, that's all we've seen.
That's all we saw. He hasn't done much.
Oda's gonna save it.
4. Why did Garp have to block fire breath? He you know, used
a meme.
He used enemies against him and threw and lit the town on fire with them. Alright.
It's not like he was sweating. He could have jumped out the way.
5. 5 is kind of a compliment
Go
to
on.
Oda. Why is Garp the only marine Oda is capable of riding somewhat decently? Eric, that seems like...
He's a monkey daisies.
That seems like
a little omission.
A little omission that Oda can write.
That's
from
crazy.
Harvested.
We got ya.
We got Harvested. We got
You
ya.
caught you slipping. You
We
like
caught-
Garp. Shout out Garp. Shout out Oda for being back. Another chapter next week.
That's right.
Kobe,
Please do
the
something.
stage is yours.
You gotta do something, Kobe.
We've been waiting.
Matt B's gonna go crazy, Eric.
Oh, he's gonna go wild.
He's gonna say fucking Pizarro's head is island size.
When it's not.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. But Shanks is strong.
He's
Shanks is
gonna
good.
say he's got cock. Even though there's no lighting to be seen.
Sure.
He's gonna have like a shaded leg. And
Yeah.
it's over. There's gonna be a bunch of memes.
Alright.
But Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is a good king. We'll see you next week.
Good night.